and tried to say it was me. Oh, he was a wild man. He's the reason I don't ride on the back of a motorcycle. I was like 10 on the back of a 73 Triumph 750, and he'd go 110, 120 miles an hour, man. I was, when he'd slow down to go around, stop, he wouldn't stop at stop signs. I was ready to jump off. He scared the death out of me. And then we was going up this little driveway to my mom's, and he wrecked it, and I jumped off and ran in the house and tell my mom about, oh my God, scared to death and stuff. And he's a little guy, you know. I was probably as tall as him then. And she was like, he laid his bike down. Why didn't you help him get it? Made me go out and help him get it up. It was a different time, man, you know, guys. It was just a different time. You kept your stuff to yourself, what happened, child abuse, and you just didn't talk about it. It was a different time for me. People's like, I get my words mixed up sometimes and fumbled, but I did that all my life because I have these little dents in the back of my head. I remember being a senior in high school and them 16-ounce, usually empty, Pepsi bottles getting whacked on my head. And it really didn't start till I was about 13. My mom just, when there wasn't a man around, she'd come home drunk. She'd do that. Now, she did change later in life after I got out and was a Christian. And so God forgave her, but I forgave her, but she never asked me to forgive her. I think the closest thing was, you know, Willie, I always thought of you as an adult. And that was it. I love her with all my heart. It's just what happened. So when my heart condition happened, I decided to try to live more positive and try to find a positive in all the bad, you know. And looking through them photo albums when I was recovering, I started thinking about my best times was with my dad, you know. They divorced when I was 9, but after that, he always had a dozen junk cars, and the weekends, like I said, we'd do what I'm doing now, and he was just so much fun. And I never did tell him what was going on until later on in life. And I wish I did at the time, but I was just too scared. And he died a young man in 2005, and I just couldn't look at junk cars no more. I just couldn't do it. Couldn't look at his picture, couldn't talk about him. But thankfully, in the last 4 or 5 years, you know, for 8,000 miles, his 8x10 picture was in the Buick Riviera riding along with me. I talk about him, I'm telling these stories about him. I dedicated the YouTube channel to him, so thanks, Dad. When you guys see these videos and these pictures and you like what you see, I appreciate you thanking me, but, you know, thank my dad up in heaven, man. This is what it was all about. And you just don't realize sometimes how good you had it. You know what I mean? And there was a lot of good times with my mom, but, you know, why'd I talk? I'm just saying, guys, you can change. That's the whole thing. You can give up on that pain and find good out of everything bad happened to you. I did. I had to try for a year, but it's been going on 4 years now. This YouTube channel's helped a lot. I'm telling you guys that. It'll be 3 years in October. I realized my biggest supporters in life was both my grandmas, Ethel May Deal Herb, and Desi Pearl Rollins Ripple. Biggest supporters, built me up, always said there was something special. I mean, grandmas do that, but they was like overly proud of me in their hugs. And I realized just the other day when I was getting a hug from Liz Leggett, that, just a friend, that my whole life I've been searching for that hug from my grandma, you know, that feeling. And I get it through the videos from you guys liking, comments, the people I've met. I get that feeling now that I've been searching for since, you know, 40 years. 38 years. So 56 now, I'll be 57 in October. So, yes, you can change, guys. Yes, don't say you can wish you could do what I do. Make it possible. Especially if you're a man like me, single. with time on its hands. That's enough about that, guys. Gave you a good lecture. I bet you I lost 99% of you, but the ones that stuck around, man, you guys rock. You guys rock. Let's see what we got over here. Beautiful day today, man. Supposed to only be in the high 80s, and I think, if I'm thinking right, I was told the C10 Nationals is here close in Dallas or somewhere. It's close to here at the Texas Speedway. I'm not from here, so I have to check it, but it's around my area. And then I'm meeting up with Tom Smith, which can't wait to do that. Fast and Loud and Misfit Garage. Heck of a mechanic from, you know, closer to my area. He's up from, he's in a high. There's one they got. Maybe they're draining the grease out of it. So I see they come in here, they drain all the fluids out of the cars before they put them out there. They stick with the EPA rules, which is good for them. Dragway Park, that's cool. But what's really cool is the Fina, finest in North America. You see them all over Canada. And then the Texaco sign. That Texaco sign is rocking it. Need a bumper? I know where some are. Let's walk up around the project cars again. Let's get a better look at them. I know there's somebody that needs one of these project cars. And you can call them, you know. CTC Auto Rancher in Denton, Texas. Let's Google them, guys. You'll find them. There's been a lot of people here throughout the years. So they don't stay in business for 40 years just for the heck of it. You know what I mean? Let's take a better look at the... There's a nice 73 442. Sitting high in the front end, so it might be motorless. Beautiful 67 Dart out there. No interior, but a rust-free body. Out in the parts cars, it should be up here, I think, because it'd be a great project. Somebody hit that thing hard, that Fairlane. Yeah, I don't think I hit the row because the noise from the traffic that you guys can hear. I don't think I hit the front row up there. Well, let's go do that. Make this a long video. Share, guys. Do that for me. Make sure your buddies know who Junkyard Willie is. I'm traveling back roads all over America trying to find unseen automotive content. And I know this has been seen before by people, but I'm still getting the word out to a lot of people that didn't know about it. I love the state of Texas. I do. Around Dallas here, I'm just Denton, man. This is a rich area, man. You just see there's a lot of money around here. You come from I think we're at least the poorest state or closest to it, West Virginia, and come to Texas. Whole different feeling. It's hard to turn down an offer to come down here and have a place to stay and make money doing videos. It's very hard as a single man. Something I really got to think about, because I've got my son and 12-year-old grandson, 7-year-old grandson, and one on the way, and my beautiful daughter-in-law, Brittany. So all that, take all that in, but you know, they got their life, and there's a lot of times I don't have a garage when I got projects down in the summertime, but then winter times I'm sitting around there like, you know, it was hard to get out of my depressed mood there after winter sitting around. So I know people feel that way. So that's why I'm talking about it. You guys ain't alone, and you can't get over it. I went from my worst critic to my biggest supporter, and I know you all can. And you guys know I don't talk about this in videos, so the new ones might hate it, but this is like part 5 or 6, so I'm just letting it all slide out today. A couple nice little Jeep wagons. '63, '64 Galaxy convertible. THRU. Thing's got some little bit of Bondo. That'd be still a killer body up our way. Cordobra. It's like them ugly cars. They get, people don't buy them because they're ugly. That was a big seller though. Back in the day. They become popular, you know what I mean? I am thirsty, guys. So we're gonna finish this video. But I don't want to get these ones down here. See something you like, man. I want these cars sold. I don't make nothing out of it. I just want homes for them. I want you guys to find the car that you've been looking for all the time. Look at that. That is a cool Chrysler wagon. Early 50s, 51, 50. The Windsor Deluxe. It's a Chrysler, isn't it? Yep. Camaro. Man, them are nice. That's why they got them up front here. Them panel trucks sell good. Or not. Yeah, these are sedan deliveries, right? Yeah. And the truck are panel trucks. I like it when you correct me, guys, but when you get hateful and call me stupid, I think I've had, out of all these tens of millions of views, less than a dozen. I just block you and get you out of the way. But I appreciate when you guys tell me the correct year and tell me why it's different. Especially love your memories that you share. So we're late 30s here. Is that a Chevrolet? No. You know how I know? It says Dodge. It's got a 80s Ford step side on it. Well, we're getting into stuff that was on the first video. So I'm gonna let you guys go. As always, it'd be a boring work piece all the same. Please, whatever part this is, go back and watch the first 4 parts. And keep being you.